have the autofill, flash fill, and text to column. Okay, autofill, flash fill, and text to column. Now, if you write a serial number, for example, okay, a new sheet, I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so when I write this numbers here, I I had to write only till 1, 2, 3, and then I just dragged it from here. Okay, so what happened is my rest of the cells, they got filled in here. Okay, so by this what's happening is we are filling the data automatically. Okay, autofill. Okay, we are filling data. Now again, now if I have Monday, okay, Tuesday, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. See, this also got autofill. So Excel has a list of its own where it knows, okay, what all values to come, and it will fill it automatically. Okay, like this you can do with months and other lists as well. Okay, now another important thing is text to column. Okay, now let me create one CSV data for you. Okay, so if I just take this data, this much. Let me just keep this much only for now. Okay, now I have some data. So if I save this, I can save it in, let me save it in downloads. And after putting all files, let me just put it data.csv. Okay, save it. Now, if I copy this data, okay, in a new sheet, okay, let me just do it here. So you see, the rows came correctly, okay, but okay, the rows though came correctly. Why did this? Hold on. Copy this now. Okay, so now you see everything is coming here, but everything is separated by a comma. Okay, because it was a CSV file. Okay, now if everything is in a single column, the rows are different, fine, but then everything is in a single column. So how do we make them go in separate columns? Okay, how do we do that? Okay, so what we do, we select it. I go to data. Okay, in the data tab, there's something called as text to columns here. Okay, so I click here. Okay, and there's two things. Okay, either you click on delimited or fixed width. If you do fixed width, then for example, the first I do fixed width of 2, then if I click here, okay, if I do fixed width, then wherever I I click next. So for example, I click here, then first four letters it is taking. Okay, the next delimiter, then here wherever I click, okay, that delimiter it will take off, but I don't want that. I want it delimited. So I click next. Now select comma, and you see everything got separated in its own columns, and you click on next, finish. Okay, So now you have a data, you're good to go. Now here only in the same place, instead of comma, okay, if I had pipe, okay, this one, okay, let me just take this, okay, and I paste it here. So now you see instead of comma, everything is separated by a bar. Okay, so now what we do is everything is separated by a bar, what we should do is same way go to text to columns, okay, delimit it, and next, and instead of comma, click here on other and put the bar here. Next, finish. So now you see again we have everything separate. So the crux information about this is whenever whatever delimiter you have to press that. Okay. So whatever delimiter you have here, either you have tab or you have semicolon or you have whatever delimiter you have, should press. And if you don't have among these four, if you have some other delimiter, you have to mention that here. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So this was about how do we do text to column. Now removing duplicates. Okay, so now you know how to do text to column. For removing duplicates, let's take some data from my employees table. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just select one of the columns. Okay, let me select job ID column. Okay, Control C, take it to a new sheet. I'll just paste it there. Control V. Don't do Control X because if you do Control X, that column will vanish off altogether. Okay, so I just now deleted my columns by selecting them all together and do Control minus. Okay, like I have to explain to you. Okay, now coming to this, how do I remove duplicates? Now I have so many job IDs. Okay, I have 107 job IDs because I had 107 rows, but I just want to see the unique ones. Okay, so what I do for that is I select it. Okay, same in the data tab. Okay, I have something called as remove duplicates here. You see the small icon coming here with a cross here. This is the remove duplicates. Now in this dialog box which comes, so there is something called as my data as headers. Okay, and the header name will come. So whenever you have a header here, you should always select this, my data as headers. Otherwise what will happen is if there is a value also with the same name as header, right, your value will go off and you will be just having one occurrence of that value, which is the header. So basically the value vanishes off. Okay, so always put header whenever you have a header for your data. My data is header. Okay, job ID. I click OK. 88 duplicates values found and removed, 19 unique values remain. That means there are 19 unique job IDs here in my data. Okay, one quick thing now, just imagine you are now you are just starting with Excel and you know there's something called as something by which you can remove duplicates, but you don't know what is that exactly called. Okay, or where do you find it? Okay, you're not able to find it. It happens with me also, because I'll tell you what one thing. When you are working with Excel, so right now you're learning, so you will know everything. But when you start working and you are some 2 3 months down the line, you will just remember the functions which you are working every day. Okay, you won't remember all the functions. Now to avoid that scenario, so what you will do is, if you want to remove duplicates, there is something here. Okay, there is a search bar here for Excel. Okay, you can just go here, click, and just write duplicate. So it will show you the duplicates, the best action, the action, okay, whatever it has, and it will give you the duplicates dialog box. So you don't need to go here also, just search. Okay, the search here duplicates and it will show you the duplicates. Okay,